Good morning and a very warm welcome to one and all. Distinguished guests, dignitaries, senior executives from banking and financial institution, and esteemed colleagues. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you to the second lenders meet of NLC India Limited. Your continued trust and support have been instrumental in the growth of NLCIL as we proudly celebrate 70 years of dedicated service and nation building. We look forward to strengthen our valued partnership and explore future opportunities together. As we commence the formal proceedings of the second lenders meet, with immense respect, I invite our esteemed dignitaries to ascend to the dais. May I request you to extend a warm round of applause as I invite Shri Prasanna Motupalli, Chairman and Managing Director, NLC India Limited. Dr. Prasanna Acharya, Director Finance, NLC India Limited. Shri Rajesh Pratap Singh Sisodia, Director Projects and Planning.
Thank you.
Shri Prem Anup Sinha, Deputy Managing Director, SBI CAG. Shri Rajesh Kumar Agarwal, Director Finance, Power Finance Corporation Limited. Shri Sandeep Chopra, Head of Corporate Coverage, SMBC India. Mr. Wolf Muth, Country Head, India, KFW. Once again, a very warm welcome to the dignitaries on and off the dais. We are honored and overwhelmed by your presence today.
Today's meet marks a significant occasion as we come together with our valued banking partners, financial institutions, and key stakeholders of a meaningful engagement of NLCIL strategic growth, vision, and future expansion plans. To continued support of the financial community has been instrumental in enabling NLCIL to pursue its growth with the confidence and resilience. Your presence here today reflects the strong and enduring partnership that NLC India Limited shares with the banking and financial fraternity. Now, my privilege to invite our CGM Finance, Shri D. Dhanpal Sir, Head of Corporate Treasury, to kindly deliver the welcome address. You are welcome, sir. Thank you.
Respected Chairman and Director, my Managing Director NLCIL, Functional Directors of NLCIL, distinguished bankers, representatives of financial institutions, esteemed guests, senior officials of NLC India Limited, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all. Sabko Namaskar. On behalf of NLC India Limited, it gives me an immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each one of you on the second Lenders Meet 2026. We are delighted to host you today and sincerely thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here in Mumbai. Once again, I warmly welcome each one of you to the second Lenders Meet of NLCIL and wish you all a very productive and engaging sessions ahead. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. Your insightful welcome address has set the tone for today's deliberation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my honor to invite our beloved Director of Finance, Dr. Prasanna Acharya, to kindly felicitate our respected Chairman and Managing Director, Shri Prasanna Motupalli. Now I request our Executive Director of Finance, Shri Ashok Kumar Mali, to felicitate our dignitaries on the dais. Our Director of Finance, Dr. Prasanna Acharya. Our esteemed Director, Projects and Planning, Shri Rajesh Pratap Singh Sisodia. Deputy Managing Director, Shri Prem Anup Sinha, SBI CAG. Our guest of honor, Shri Rajesh Kumar Agarwal, Director Finance, Power Finance Corporation Limited. Our guest of honor, Shri Sandeep Chopra, Head of Corporate Coverage, SMBC. And last but not the least, our guest of honor, Mr. Wolf Muth, Country Head, India, KFW.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It is now my proud privilege to invite our esteemed Director Finance, Shri D. Dr. Prasanna Kumar Acharya, to address this august gathering. Dr. Acharya is a distinguished professional with over 28 years of extensive experience across central, state, and private-owned organizations, with deep expertise in finance, accounts, project finance, fundraising, automation, and digitization initiatives. He has made a significant contribution to the power, mining, and transport sector through his exemplary leadership and strategic vision. We are honored by his presence today and look forward to his valuable address and guidance.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Respected CMD sir, respected Director of Projects and Planning, DMD SBI, Director of Finance PFC, Country Head SMBC and KFW, Country Head KFW, all dignitaries sitting off the dais. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to the second lenders meet of NLC India Limited. I extend my sincere gratitude to each one of you for taking time to participate in this lenders meet event here in Mumbai. At the outset, I would like to place on record our deep appreciation for the continued trust, confidence, and support extended by the banking fraternity to NLCIL over the years. Your partnership has played a vital role in supporting NLCIL growth journey and enabling us to contribute meaningfully to the nation's energy security and infrastructure development. NLC today stands as one of the leading integrated energy company of the country with a strong presence across mining and power generation. We are pursuing ambitious growth plans with focus on thermal power, renewable energy, extension of mining capacity, battery energy storage system, pump storage system, critical mineral mining, and other sustainable energy initiatives directly through NLCIL and also through JV modes. Our strategic roadmap aligns closely with the Government of India's objective of ensuring energy availability, energy transitions, and long-term economic growth of Vikasit Bharat 2047. As we are marching towards Maharatna Company, NLC is undertaking several major expansion projects across the country aimed at significantly enhancing our generation capacity and operational footprint. I am happy to share that our company continues to demonstrate strong operational and financial resilience over the years. Despite challenges in the business environment, NLCIL has consistently delivered a robust physical and financial performance backed by operational efficiency, prudent financial management, and disciplined execution of projects. Our Ghatampur thermal power project is the best example of our perseverance to overcome any challenges. 2 units have already been commissioned and the 3rd unit is expected to achieve COD soon. Our latest financial results reflect healthy growth in revenue, profitability, and overall financial strength, reaffirming the company's sound fundamentals and long-term sustainability. NLCIL and its subsidiaries are rated consistently high by the credit rating agencies. We have always believed that a strong and transparent relationship with lenders is essential for driving the company's growth strategy. At NLCIL, transparency, professionalism, and timely communication remains the cornerstone of our engagement with all stakeholders. We value our banking partners not merely as lenders, but as long-term strategic partners in our growth journey. In line with our commitment towards fairness and inclusiveness, NLCIL follows a transparent approach in its banking relationship by providing opportunities to government banks, financial institutions, private sector banks, small finance banks across various business areas including loans, deposit, transaction banking, and other banking products and services. We believe such an inclusive and competitive approach strengthens institutional partnership while ensuring mutual growth and value creation. This lenders meet has been organized with the objective of deepening our engagement with all of you, sharing our future plans, understanding evolving financial market perspectives, and exploring opportunities for greater collaboration. I am confident that today's deliberations will further strengthen the relationship between NLCIL and the banking community. Before I conclude, I once again extend my heartfelt thanks to all our banking partners for your continued support, encouragement, and confidence in NLCIL. Your participation in this event is deeply appreciated and reflects the strength of our long-standing association. Through these personal interactions, we will be able to gather further inputs to improve our system, process, approach in much more collaborative manner to explore more mutual benefits in this journey ahead. I wish the event great success and look forward to continued collaboration in years ahead. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful address. Your valuable thoughts and guidance have truly enriched this gathering. It is now my proud privilege to invite our guest of honor, Shri Prem Anup Sinha, Deputy Managing Director, State Bank of India, SBI. Shri Sinha is a seasoned banking professional with over 3 decades of rich experience across retail, corporate, and international banking. Having held several key leadership positions within SBI, including overseas assignment, he is widely respected for his strategic vision and extensive banking expertise. We are honored by his presence today and look forward for his address. So may I kindly request you to deliver your address.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, respected Mr. Prasanna, Mr. Acharya, Team NLC, fellow lenders. In our childhood, we used to have a general knowledge question. Where in India the lignite is produced? And okay, we learned it in the, very early, it was Neyveli. Several years later, I had the opportunity of visiting Neyveli. And what a marvel you have created. And in the morning, in the afternoon, we had the event, and in the evening, you had a cultural program. So good population was there in that cultural program, and I felt really great to be a banker and to get an opportunity to know about Neyveli and the kind of, as I said, marvel you have created there. And one more thing, anybody who has not visited, your guest house is fantastic. So ever since then, I thought of going there again. I could not go, but you came to Mumbai. So thanks a lot coming here. And the reason that I could not go, because you did not limit yourself to Neyveli. You are all over India now. 51 MTPA of mining capacity, 1.7 gigawatt of renewables, 3.5 in the making. By 2030 you plan 10 gigawatt renewables. Mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So, my best wishes to today, all the lenders, the team NLC and really thanks to NLC for respecting the partnership of banks, FIs, and I wish best to this second lenders meet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful address and valuable perspectives. It is now my proud privilege to invite our guest of honor, Shri Rajesh Kumar Agarwal, Director Finance, Power Finance Corporation Limited, to address this distinguished gathering. Shri Rajesh Kumar Agarwal is a distinguished finance professional with over 31 years experience in the power and finance sectors. With expertise in the corporate accounts, taxation, fund management, fundraising, and banking and financial reporting, he has played a significant role in driving financial excellence in digital reforms across leading power sectors organizations. We are honored by his gracious presence today and look forward to his valuable address and insights. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, I am thankful to NLC family to invite me on this wonderful occasion. There are two Prasanna on the dais. This Prasanna reflect the happiness level of Neyveli lignite. And of course, there are two Rajesh also, one and one. So थोड़ी बहुत तालियां हमारे लिए भी बनती हैं. Sir, today is truly, Motupalli sir, today is truly a nostalgic moment for me. Why? Because you will be happy to know that I have visited thrice Neyveli, 3 times. And that was the occasion, I think more than a decade has gone, when leadership program was organized by NLC under aegis of Manushothan, under the direction of Mr. Vinay Kumar. And I was one of the faculty for more than 3-4 programs over there. And that time, what I have observed there, not a single employee I could see who was not happy. And that happiness is reflected by 2 Prasanna here. So I request one round of applause for NLC family and their happiness level. When we were sitting on the round table, Rajesh Saab has shared one very interesting fact about Neyveli, that the AQI level at Neyveli is only 40. सर मैं सोचता हूँ कि दिल्ली में भी AQI 40 करने के लिए एक नेवेली की माइनिंग करवा ही देते हैं वहाँ. There are no other way. So that is the wonderful thing to know. And when I visited there, I have seen that how Neyveli family is making the journey on the path of progress. Till 50 years, it remains Schedule B company. And last 20 years, see the journey. It has become Schedule A, then Mini Ratna, then Navaratna, now all set for Maharatna. This is the kind of growth of confidence, apart from numbers they have earned, that they are now organizing lenders meet that look, we are growing. Join us. You have equal opportunity to grow with us. So we truly regard that confidence level as a lender. What could be the more happy moment for us that NLC is growing in numbers, in capacity, in the future prospect, all around you are growing. And today the world is talking about green and clean energy that Neyveli is providing to the country from last 70 years. That the lush green area, the maintained greenery around Neyveli is the proof that they have been producing green and clean energy since last 70 years. World may be talking about last 20 years. So that kind of legacy is there. Lot of known faces are here. I am truly obliged. सामने अंजना जी बैठी हैं. प्रेम जी मैं आपको बताऊं, अंजना जी के साथ हमारे बहुत झगड़े हुए हैं पीएफसी की बहुत सारी डील स्ट्रक्चर करने में. But both were in the good spirit for the good deals of both the organizations. So we truly enjoyed that relationship, and when she was here, it was added advantage for me to meet her. So some of the magical numbers I have that time also experienced, and today also I was recollecting more than 8,000 megawatt, around 8,000 megawatt under operation, and in various stage of planning and constructions, around 20,000 megawatt. That shows the powerful journey of Neyveli lignite. And we as a lender are very much confident and very much happy to have long association with company like Neyveli lignite. PFC is also growing in terms of numbers, in terms of size. Whenever we are talking about PFC nowadays, the first and the only question is being asked that when you are going to merge with REC. So that merger is again a process. We are still big and we will be bigger, but undoubtedly we will be always playing as a development partner of Neyveli lignite. I, on behalf of Power Finance Corporation, assures Neyveli lignite for a prolonged and fruitful and valuable relationship. The sector has seen lot of change. अगर मैं 1947 की बात करूं, we were having around 1500 megawatt. Today we are sitting with 5,25,000 megawatt. And Neyveli, as one of the oldest, I think one of the first central sector thermal power PSU, then I think I will be correct, because prior to Neyveli only DVC was incorporated, that was hydro based, but in thermal, Neyveli is the first power PSU who has shown the culture of thermal power generation in a clean environment. I wish all success all the landmark achievements in the Naveli's aspirations, its dreams to comes. सर आपके सपनों के लिए मैं दो पंक्तियां बोलना चाहता हूं. कहां से नेवेली ने शुरुआत करी थी, कहां तक पहुंच चुकी है. यू हैव सीन द जर्नी ऑफ नो पावर टू नो पावर कट एंड नेवेली इज पार्टनर ऑफ इट. इस सपने के नाम दो पंक्तियों के साथ अपनी बात समाप्त करता हूं कि मुझे बताया गया कि मोटुपल्ली साहब भी बहुत अच्छी हिंदी समझते हैं, बहुत अच्छी हिंदी बोलते हैं, तो इसलिए मैंने कोशिश की कि दो पंक्तियां हिंदी की ज़रूर बोलूं कि बारी तेरी आएगी. कब कहाँ से शुरू किया था. नेवेली को सिर्फ प्रेम जी ने कहा नेवेली जानता था, आज नेवेली को पूरा देश जानता है. इस यात्रा के नाम दो पंक्तियां कि बारी तेरी आएगी, मन तू धर ले धीर, केवल लिखना सीख ले तू अपनी तकदीर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, sir, for beautifully describing Neyveli and sharing your memorable experience there. Your words truly reflected the unique charm, warmth, and significance of Neyveli. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my privilege to invite our guest of honor, Shri Sandeep Chopra, Head Corporate Coverage India, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, to address this gathering. Shri Sandeep Chopra is a seasoned banking professional with nearly 30 years in experience in corporate and institutional banking. Prior to joining SMBC, he has held leadership roles with reputed global banking institutions including DBS Bank India Limited and Royal Bank of Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Shri Sandeep Chopra to deliver his address.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to all the distinguished guests, Honorable Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Prasanna, Honorable Director Finance, Mr. Acharya, all the honorable dignitaries on the stage, and everyone here. What we saw in this video was truly remarkable. That's the first time I have seen it. I have not been to Neyveli. So I'm sitting amongst people who've been there more than once. So I really look forward to an occasion to visit that place. But the video that we saw taught us, I think, what vision and determination can do. The story of NLC India is in many ways the story of NLC India is many ways the story of India itself. Of how we started as a nation, how you started as an organization, and what you've achieved over this period of time. So let me congratulate you, sirs, on completing 70 glorious years of energizing this nation. It's really been a remarkable journey. FY 25-26 is yet another feather in your cap, and I'm sure there are many more to come. The numbers that you've achieved so far, the history that you have, truly reflect the credibility that you have built in this market and the way you've transformed yourself. Credibility is also represented by all the people who are here, who are attending this. So congratulations. SMBC is one of the world's largest banks. We have a history of close to 150 years as a bank, present in 38 countries, in the West, Asia, of course, Japan. In India, we've been here for about 15 years. And when we embarked on this journey in India, we were guided by a very, very clear mission, vision, objective to be a long-term partner of one of the world's most dynamic and rapidly evolving markets. By leveraging our global expertise, by building deep relationships with organizations like yours, and understanding the local ecosystem deeply, we are glad to have been able to play a very small part in your journey so far, and we hope to continue our association in the future. The needs of this particular industry are, of course, huge. Financial innovation, diversification of resources, these become key, and this is the need of the hour. India's energy transition itself is very, very ambitious. We've got short-term goals, which we hopefully will exceed. We've got goals of net zero, which again we will hopefully exceed in terms of timelines that we've set ourselves. Your targets are again equally, if not more ambitious, and I'm sure you'll achieve them. You were talking about 10 gigawatts by 2030, 32 gigawatts by 2047, and I'm sure you'll revise these targets because you'll achieve and exceed them much before time. I'll just like to maybe end by saying no one gets honored for what they receive. Honor is a reward for what they give. You have truly given a lot to India, a lot to society. So thank you very much and congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your valuable, remarkable and remembrance comments about a macro level of understanding of NLCIL and in our country. So now this is the time. It is my now privilege to invite Shri Muth, the Country Director India, KFW Development Bank, to address this distinguished gathering. Shri Muth brings with him over 30 years of rich experience within the KFW group, having held several key relationship positions across international development finance and renewable energy sectors. Prior to his current role in India, he served in senior assignments across North Africa and Egypt. We are honored by his presence today and look forward to his valuable address and insights. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for the invite, and also thank you very much, Honorable Motupalli, Honorable Director Finance, Acharya, and ladies and gentlemen, a great honor for me to be here for this lenders meet. And someone mentioned also a kind of family, and if I look around, I mean, I see a lot of esteemed partners from KFW's activities here, and as I said, you know, to continue to contribute from KFW's side to the further development on sustainable growth and the energy transition, that is one of our utmost targets, and therefore it's great to be here and to share our views and looking forward in the future. But before I look into the future, also let me get back to some kind of history. We saw some very nice pictures from the past, from the beginning, black and white pictures, and also reminds me my father-in-law. He was also for 6 months, he was working as an engineer in the 60s at the Rohrkehler steel power plant, the steel plant. I think everybody knows the history of this factory, and therefore it's also a great pleasure for me now to serve here in India and to work here in India, with India 60 years after he was engaged here in India. My term is actually coming to an end in July, but I'm looking back to fantastic years, and if I look here on what is here on this sheet, we are talking about growth vision, we are talking about project expansion plans, we are talking about future financing opportunities. So it's a perfect environment for bankers, for financiers, because if you're dealing in such an environment, you have a lot of opportunities, and that is actually very much motivating. And also, if I look to my office here in Delhi, we are 25 people on the ground. It's by far the biggest office from KFW abroad, but it shows the dynamic, it shows the options we do here in India. And that is actually makes me, yes, very optimistic also looking forward. Actually, we also talked about Neyveli. I'm also belong to the people who hasn't been yet there, but there is a chance to be there in the beginning of July. Also, our board member from KFW will join me, and we will have a visit to the Neyveli site in Tamil Nadu, and we will be there in the beginning of July. Why we also visiting this? Because we just recently signed a 100 million loan with NLC. It's actually not the first transaction. The first transaction was actually in the beginning of the 90s, so we have a long relationship, and we are very happy to actually renew our activities. In the 90s, of course, it was not renewable energy. We actually are financing mining equipment. So the world has changed in the meantime, and In general, we have to admit the global landscape is rapidly evolving. The traditional international order is shifting, the climate crisis is intensifying, and Asia's geopolitical economic influence is growing. In this context, the partnership between India and Germany offers a unique opportunity to address global challenges through sustainable investments, particularly by leveraging blended finance mechanism to support long-term infrastructure and long-term infrastructure transformation. Let me just briefly refer to the so-called the Indo-German Green Sustainable Partnership. It was launched in 2022 by Prime Minister Modi and our Chancellor at that point of time. The GSDP is a comprehensive bilateral framework designed to strengthen cooperation on climate action and sustainable development. Germany has committed at least euro 10 billion till 2030. This kind of agreement is unique. We don't have this with any other countries worldwide. So it gives us some security or some planning horizon for the next remaining 5 years. So 5 years have already been covered, more or less half of it almost. And this is this financing security which actually gives us also security to move ahead with investments into renewable energy. And currently we do have an ongoing portfolio of about 8 billion here in India, where half of it is in the renewable energy sector. So I only can repeat what I've said in the beginning. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. We have wonderful partners, highly and very esteemed partners, and we are very much committed to continue this partnership and to contribute as much as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful address and valuable perspective. With this, we conclude the Guest of Honor addresses, an enlightening segment that has significantly enriched this gathering through sharing of valuable insights, experience, and perspectives. We are deeply honored to have amidst us the visionary leader of NLC India Limited, our esteemed Chairman and Managing Director, Shri Kumar Motupalli. His dynamic leadership, strategic vision, and unwavering commitment continue to guide NLCIL towards sustained growth and excellence. With profound respect, I now request our respected CMD, sir, to kindly deliver the presidential address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sabko namaskar. Subh Sakal. Respected my colleague functional directors, Acharya ji and Sisodia ji, and the leading financial leaders on the stage with me, and all delegates participating in second lenders meet of NLCIL. At the outset, I thank our guest of honors for the good words about Neyveli. I will add more so that you all feel to come to Neyveli immediately. As rightly said, ours is a 70 years old first integrated energy company of the country, contributing to the growth story of the country for last more than 7 decades. Recently on May 20th, we celebrated our Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Over 70 years, NLC is contributing to the growth story of the country. We started our journey with lignite mining at Neyveli, and then power generation lignite based. Subsequently, we diversified into coal mining and coal-based power generation. And now the focus is on renewables. We were the first company in the country to add 1 gigawatt renewable capacity and having aggressive capacitation program going forward. Many people, we are talking many things about Neyveli, but anyone know what is the meaning of Neyveli? Why the Neyveli name came? Actually, in Tamil, Nai means it is ghee. And the land that is available in Neyveli, it's a very soft land, shiny land. So, Valley is the area. So, ghee area, Neyveli. So, that is the reason why we were discussing about the AQA levels in Neyveli. It was told it is 40, in fact it is 30. You know what is the lowest AQA levels in the country?
Someone told us
It's around 20 to 25 at both Shillong as well as Gangtok. And we are maintaining 30. That is mainly because since beginning, even though there were no regulations about the requirements of mine closure or any sustainability, we have been giving utmost importance to the sustainability. We are the only company in the country to adopt SME type of technology, where there is no blasting, no diesel-based truck transportation. Every transportation of either overburden or lignite is through conveyors only. That is the reason why, despite operating Asia's largest lignite complex and 4 thermal power stations there, we are able to maintain AQA of 30. And one more important reason for that is the Neyveli as on date is the greenest township in the country. We are having more than 3 crore trees in Neyveli. And recently, seeing all these things, the first mine closure conference was conducted at Neyveli. Honorable Minister for Coal and Mines, Kishan Reddy Garu, and delegates from entire country participated in the conference and appreciated a lot about the Neyveli's efforts towards sustainability. So apart from these technical reasons, we are close to 5 major religious places of the country. Chidambaram, Arunachalam, Srirangam, Kumbakonam. So, if you come there, you will find both technical knowledge as well as the religious knowledge. So, I welcome all of you to visit Neyveli once. You will get experience of lignite mining, you will get experience of lignite-based power generation, solar power generation, battery energy storage, everything you will find there. I feel myself fortunate and privileged to be part of such a huge gathering of lenders and financial institutions and great leaders sitting on the dais. And I attribute whatever success story of NLCIL mainly to lenders, because 70% of our whatever efforts we are putting, that belongs to you only. So that is the reason why NLC is progressing, and particularly in the last 3 years period, our market capitalization increased from 9,500 crores to 55,000 crores. This is a history in the history of any public sectors. And people were anticipating that it is difficult to reach triple-digit figure of share value. Now we are almost reached 360 rupees. All this credit goes to Team NLCIL for their committed efforts and the balanced approach which we are following. While many companies were only focusing on renewables and other green initiatives, we have been balancing the conventional power, conventional mining with the renewable power and green initiatives. Because we believe that going forward, country requires power to meet the requirements of a huge population, and at the same time, we have to maintain the sustainability. That approach is liked by many investors, many lenders, and that is the reason why we are here. In last financial year, we achieved many operational and financial laurels. We achieved all-time highest ever coal production, all-time highest ever renewable production, all-time highest ever PBT, PAT, EBITDA, market capitalization, Capex, everything we achieved all-time highest. And people talk about net zero by 2070, but in the true sense, NLC is net zero even today. Whatever energy we are consuming in our mines and thermal power stations, we are generating more than that of green power. We are generating 2.5 billion units of green power, which is more than whatever energy we are consuming. So all these laurels I attribute to the active cooperation which we received from our investors, lenders, financial institutions, and everyone present here. Last year we started the first lender meet after 69 years of existence, because we believe that going forward our targets are huge and proper financial discipline and some innovative methods of financing is required to take our organization to new heights. Whatever capacity we are having now, we want to triple that capacity by 2030 in next 3-4 years. Particularly the mining capacity we want to double from existing 51 million metric tons, we want to take it to 100 million, more than 100 million metric ton. And in renewables, we started our journey with 1.4 gigawatt and we are targeting 20 gigawatt by 2030. While the entire country and globe are targeting to double or triple their renewable capacity, we are targeting to increase our renewable capacity more than 7 times. And in all 3 verticals, whatever targets we set, the activities are in fast progress. It's not that it is only on paper. Most of the targets, whatever we set, the work is already going on. Like the mining capacity, doubling of mining capacity. Already we got 3 commercial mines and all the activities in these commercial mines are actively going on. In thermal power generation, already whatever thermal power stations we are already work started. With that we will be able to reaching our target. And in renewables also, we associated with many state governments to ensure the power purchase agreements, and work is in active progress. So whatever capacity we added in last 70 years, we are going to add double that capacity in next 3-4 years. And whatever capex we spent in last 70 years, we are going to spend double, more than double that that capex in the coming 3-4 years. That is the amount of capex we require, and we are very happy to see the excellent response of the lenders for the first lenders meet also, and now the second lenders meet also. That shows the confidence levels of lenders and investors on NLCIL. We are committed to take this journey forward with more returns to the investors, more belief of the lenders. I am very thankful to the KfW. Recently we entered $100 million loan with them, and I think their statistics group was telling, if you consider whatever KfW lent over last 40 years, the number 1 is NLC. Earlier also we got good financial support from KfW, and Power Finance Corporation, SBI, and all the distinguished guests on the dais, they supported all our endeavors with confidence, and that is the reason why organization is performing, and we are trying to take it to new heights. Once again, inviting you all to Neyveli to once. We will take care of your stay and your visit to Neyveli, because once you see only you can understand the things what were told by Prem ji and Rajesh ji. Once again, thanking you all for this attending this lenders meet and your wholehearted cooperation, support in taking the organization forward to new heights. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring presidential address and valuable guidance. Your visionary thoughts have truly motivated or enriched all of us. Thank you so much, sir. At this juncture, we place on record our sincere appreciation and gratitude to our esteemed dignitaries for gracing these occasions with their presence and valuable contributions. As a remark of our respect and gratitude, now may I request our Shri Prasanna Kumar Motupalli, Chairman and Managing Director, NLCIL, to present mementos to our dignitary, Shri Anup, Prem Anup Sinha, Deputy Managing Director, SBI CAG. We make a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Please sit, sir. Now I request our Director Finance, Shri Prasanna Kumar Acharya, to invite to honor memento to our distinguished guests, Shri Rajesh Kumar Agarwal, Director Finance, PFC Limited. Now I request Shri Rajesh Pratap Singh Sisodia, Director PNP, to give memento to our Shri Sandeep Chopra, Head of Corporate Coverage India, SMBC. Thank you, sir. Now I may request our Executive Director to give present memento to our Muth, Country Head India KFW. Please welcome, sir. Please be, sir. Now I request our Executive Director to present memento to our Shri Prasanna Kumar Motupalli. Now this moment to present our Director Finance. Yes, sir. To or ED, sir. So ED sir can present to Prasanna Kumar, sir. Now I request our ED sir to present memento to our Director PNB. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We remain deeply grateful for your guidance and presence. We shall now proceed to an important session focusing on strategic roadmap and future growth trajectory of NLC India Limited. May I now invite Shri D. Murugan, Additional Chief Manager Finance, Corporate Treasury, to make his presentation on NLCIL's growth outlook, strategic priorities, and future initiatives.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're really happy to see all you in this meet, despite we invited a short notice of time. a small presentation on what is the projects we are presently taking care and what will be our future Capex expectation. Our company established in the 1956, as it was told, it started with a humble start, as registered as a private limited company and involved in this lignite mining. Then it is increased its capacity in a lignite segment and power generation using the lignite. Then it has entered into the coal segment, power generation through using the coal and power mining, coal mining. Then renewable energies. So now we also is involved in that diversification projects by doing some pilots projects like green hydrogen and in futures through nuclear power. So with that, we have a vision to become a leading company in both mining sector as well as power generation with a social responsiveness to support the national's growth. So based on that vision, we derived that mission statements which fulfills the requirement of all stakeholders, the company, employees, lenders, other stakeholders, investors, and society as a whole. So this is our present structure of our corporate, where that NLCIL is the parent company, which gradually in its growth, we started subsidiaries companies to implement certain specific projects. Then recently we started a separate arm for renewable energies in the name of NIRL, that is NLC India Renewables Limited. So earlier the renewable projects were undertaken by NLC in its standalone basis. So now after creation of this separate arm, so existing all renewable assets has been shifted to NIRL and majority of the assets were transferred recent past and some of the assets are in the process of transferring, where all the new renewable assets is being developed under our renewable arm NIRL. Under NIRL, there are several JVs are being created, are going to be created to meet certain specific project in certain states. So for that, till now we have created or established two subsidiaries, which is a second layer subsidiary to NLCIL, comes under NIRL. One Assam based one, another one is Rajasthan, where several JVs is going to come based on our MOU entered with different state governments. So those are all in coming days, especially in this area itself, few JVs companies going to be created as a second layer subsidiaries, which takes care about one or two projects of renewable oriented projects. Where this thermal segment, our first subsidiary was created in the year of 2005 for a single project, coal-fired thermal generation in Tamil Nadu. That's with the support of, with the stakeholder of Tamil Nadu. That's the NTPL, NLC Tamil Nadu Power Gen Limited, NTPL. So after that, a huge project under thermal segment was being implemented through our another subsidiaries, NUPPL in Uttar Pradesh. So that is having a 660 megawatt units and 3 units, total 1980 megawatt capacity. Out of that, 2 units has been already commissioned. One is under the verge of commission. So these are all the major structure of our company. The another one is NIGIL. It's a green energy based company. It's been created. So it had to start up, some projects under this. So presently under this, the minerals related things want to have on JV with IERL. So that will be part of our NIGIL companies. So our company, as I told, it started from Neyveli and expanded its wing entire India. Okay, entire India. So presently, Our plants are situated in 11 states where operational units are totally altogether all segment. So 17 operational plants are there, and we have a license office to carry out the requirement of our pan-India expansions in 9 places. So this maps depicts our existing capacity where we are having and what are all the undergoing or under development projects across the states, where there are 2,800 megawatt renewable projects is on pan-India basis, in which more states may get added into that one. As that is integrated energy, as told how we are migrating and what is our plan. Presently, that 50 million ton per annum mining capacity, we want to be in next 4 years as unto 104 million ton per annum. Where in thermal segments almost doubled, 5,900 megawatt to 10,000. Where in case of renewable energy, it will be around 7-fold from 1.7 gigawatt to 10 gigawatt. Where this financial performance in the year of 2026, 2 weeks back, we have published our accounts. So in which these are all the major achievements. Our balance sheets mainly consist of 61% external liabilities and 39 as a net worth. Where our segmental revenue wise, presently the thermal contributes more, and our renewable started providing that earnings, where our mines also is contributing a good number of shares. So that our debt equity ratio presently lies at 1.29, which is very comfortable as of now. So second, the consolidated performance fee of the indicator we have given in this slide, that indicates our revenue growth and EBITDA and PBT at the rate of 10% comparing to the previous year we have achieved. Where over last 5 years, the performance is very stagnantly increasing gradually. And in coming days, whatever that developmental projects are undergoing will going to feed more to our net worth. Where that recent growth is mainly due to that recent efforts, and our thermal power station from NUPPL got commissioned, as well as our renewable projects also is around more than 300 megawatt was commissioned during the last year. Both have contributed this growth. Where the our portfolio of debt portfolio, specifically debt portfolio for over the last 5 years, how it stands and how it is migrating our things. So earlier we are more dependent on rupee term loan. As a large borrower, yes, we have to do the 25% mandatory borrowing from market. So we started issuing the bonds. So later, in recent past, we are entering into the ECB loans, migrating to foreign currency loan. We want to have good share out of foreign currency loan by managing risk on that forex and all things. So with that, last year itself, 1,398 crore has been drawn through ECB, where that RTL is continued. That is for earlier tied up loans for our thermal projects. It was 3,600 has been created, drawn during the last financial year. This is the key performance indicators. So we have a good level of interest service coverage ratio, which presently stood at 6.12, and the debt coverage ratio 1.75. So where this debt equity ratio, again I earlier told, 1.29%. So we have very good composition of debt equity, and net worth also is gradually increasing. So our net worth presently at 21,000 crore is there. So again, this is that how this our mix has been increased, or how we are expecting in future. That where in 2010 our entire reliance is only on thermal power, where in 2017, after commissioning of initial renewable energies, that is for 1 gigawatt PSU first company. So then at that time we started increasing the renewable mix. Then presently it stood at 77% only from thermal, remaining from renewable, where 2030 we are expecting to reach the 50% in our mix. In 2047, we want to increase our renewable push to contribute for us up to 72%. This is what we are aiming and projecting. And for this, the bankers and financial institution support definitely will be there as what you were a part of our growth journey till now. Next one. As this is certain upcoming projects, it's a project level, individual project level. What is going on from ongoing, what is under planning, which is going to come in future. So from lender's point of view, just whatever ongoing, the debt requirements for this segment of ongoing projects of mining itself, around 2,500, which gradually will be coming to you through our regular tender mode to expect a competitive rate from you. So in case of thermal segment, we have major two projects. So one already got tied up and it is commissioned 2 units. One is under commissioning stage. Where that another new projects under upcoming project is that in Talabara, we are going to install that 800 into 3 megawatt, the total 2,400 mega project, which the cost itself is at 27,000 crore. We are expecting where that debt itself around 19,000. For that, the financial closure we are estimating this year to achieve, where I welcome all the financial institutions and banks to participate, and there is much opportunity in that. You can think for more consortium basis also. Where in renewable segment, this is what we are presently doing it, where 2.5 gigawatt projects are ongoing, where 7 gigawatt is in upcoming projects, for which we have tied up and we won that competitive bids. So it is definitely we are going to achieve that 10 gigawatt things by 2030, even earlier also, because majority of these things we are expecting within a 2 year will get commissioned. So we are very ambitious on that part. So here also around 45,000 crore, of course the debt requirement for our renewable projects are there. So we may come with that to you, either through parent company's strength we may go for borrowing, or through the NIRL also. Maximum we may come with that the modalities and all the things through tender document we will come, that we can have a deep discussion at the time of tendering stage. NLCIL Capex plan 2030 is our initial vision. So where we have that 4 segment of that, again, the thermal, mining, and green energy and diversifications. Green energy is 33,000 crore. We are expecting that approximate Capex, where that 12,000 crore for mining sector and 44,000 for the thermal sector. In the diversification, so some pilot projects, as I already told, some green hydrogen and small projects like OB2 sand, and in the future we have that nuclear segment also is in the radar. So these are all the huge Capex is going to happen, and we need fund from as a debt capital from you. So this can be a big opportunities. So through this meet, though we are discussing to you, many of you over phone, and this gives an opportunity to meet personally. So happy to see you for this opportunity to work with you. This is some upcoming renewable projects where the competitive bidding, through competitive bidding what we won it. So as I told, 2.5 gigawatt is already under implementation stage, where remaining are at planning stage. Okay. So this is the diversification projects of a few of the things mentioned here: the OB2 sand and green hydrogen, and the pumped storage plants, and that again that nuclear plants by 2039, 29 and 30. So overall sum up, this is the vision to the 2030 and 2047. The same thing. So the 59 to 104, which is already, I think we can already discuss this one. This can skip it. So Capex point of view, though we have huge Capex things, with optimistic things we have made some assessment. So our Capex debt requirement will be for next 4 years in the range of 15,000 crore to 20,000 crore per annum. So this gradually we will be coming and venturing into that debt capital agreement with you. Also. Yes, our rating is AAA rated, top rating from all rating agencies registered with the SEBI. And we also having that ESG rating. So though it is not mandatory now, but we are having good score out of that ESG also. So rating side also, so, we are having very strong these things. So that will help us to get a competitive rate. That is the main indicator you are following, considering. So that's up. Next. As in as a whole, the major opportunities which you are going to have with us is the borrowing part, where the debt funding is the major requirement in coming days we want to have. Sometimes we end up with a small surplus, which may be living for temporary, but that is also we are investing in term deposits. So there already majority banks are joined and active. That tendering mode, morning we will launch the tender, and afternoon we will be giving the rate, evening we will be investing the money. So this way it is being, our tender system has been improved, and it is very transparent manner. You can just get done what is the outcome of the things in our portal itself. So immediately that investment request will be placed, that will be created. And some more banks still they are not more active. I request, I think you can 1 or 2 times, you just please quote irrespective of your rate and understand how our tendering portal works in the case of these deposits, so that you can utilize whenever our tender comes. Our tender comes presently from standalone, as well as sometimes for subsidiary also we are launching that FD investment tender. So next area you can have this our commercial papers. Recently we are issuing a issued commercial papers, and we request you to participate from banker side where that response is not that much good, but I want to understand from you also. And commercial paper issue program also, I request the banks can consider as an opportunity to invest in our company. Other segments are small services we can have to act as a dividend banker. And we started the ECB loans, so we require that hedge strategies to be finalized, and then we'll select a banker for the hedge deal. So we started an empanelment of hedging bankers. So presently some group of banks are joined. Any more bank interested also, they can can join by signing that ISDA document, by showing your what is the book size for your this one derivatives. Recently we have tied up corporate salary packages with 6 banks, and that is another area you can explore, where we have our men in power is around 9,000 in role, where in contract laborers is around 10,000. So these corporate salary packages, so by providing a best combination of benefits. So we are just entered with a memorandum of association with 6 banks right now. More banks can also explore by providing a best combination of benefits. Yeah, so I hope that this presentation helped to understand what are all the opportunities available to you. I once again thank you to being here, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that compelling and insightful presentation. Your strategic vision and data-driven clarity have truly illuminated the way forward for NLCIL. We shall now move into the open discussion forum, an important session dedicated to the exchange of valuable insights, perspective, suggestions, and constructive deliberation. Participants who wish to share their views shall raise their hands. The microphone will be brought to you to facilitate the discussion. So the forum is now open for discussion.
Yeah. First of all, many congratulations for completing 70 years. This is Anup from IndusInd Bank. Just wanted to know whether your spin-off companies, which are NLC India Renewables and NLC India Green Energy Limited, are expected to have a similar rating of AAA from all the reputed credit rating agencies, or like what is the vision in terms of external credit rating and going forward projections, financial projections for those companies?
This NLC India Limited, NLC India Renewable Limited, so 2 credit rating agencies, they have given at par with NLCIL. And further other credit rating agency also, they have assured whenever we will go for further borrowings, so they will consider at par with NLC India Limited.
Yeah, good afternoon. Actually, nice to see your financial results, and good to know the growth of the company which it has shown. This is Sumit from Bank of Maharashtra, DGM Corporate Credit. Sir, what is your present total borrowing, and what is your borrowing plan for current financial year? That I want.
At standalone level, our NLCIL borrowing is close to 10,000 crores, including working capital loan. And at consolidated basis, it is close to 25,000 crores. And current year borrowing requirement, our project Capex is close to 15 to 18,000 crores. So accordingly, 70-80% will be the borrowed capital.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Vishal Ambani from Mizuho Bank. Thank you for the overview that was given in terms of your growth plans. My question is more on your renewable energy expansion. And given that you have a exponential growth plan in terms of your RE capacity, in terms of some of the industry challenges in terms of getting connectivity approvals in time, how is your strategy in terms of building those connectivity approvals to come in line with your expansion plans on the project commissioning? If you can provide some insight on that. Thank you.
As you rightly said, we are having aggressive renewable capacity expansion plan. And like others, we are also facing the problems of land and connectivity. But the issue of connectivity we are addressing by planning it in advance and applying in advance, so that by the time we start the project, the connectivity is available. So till now, whatever projects we have won, for all of them, we planned connectivity in advance, and there is no much issue in the connectivity. And as you rightly said, one of the major issues is land. For the aggressive expansion of almost 10 gigawatt, we require huge land, and we are associating with the state governments. We associated with the state government of Assam, Rajasthan, Odisha, Maharashtra for land parcels. And also, first time in the country, we added 50 megawatt solar capacity on our mine reclaimed land. This is the first time in country that 50 megawatt solar capacity is added on the mine reclaimed land, and there is a lot of potential for further expanding that capacity. So, in this way, we are addressing both the challenges for the solar plant development, the land issue as well as the connectivity issue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you, Chairman, sir, for making us part of this event, Director of Finance and entire team and leadership of NLC India. Last year I was here as a first lenders meet. So, I always say like, the NLC and State Bank of India, we have many like, the common shared values like legacy. You were incorporated in, like we incorporated in like in current avatar in 55 and you were at next 1 year later 56. So last year we celebrated our 70 years and this year you celebrated 70 years. So congratulations to entire team NLC. Sir, you said like, this 1.16 trillion is the Capex plans. As I said, from State Bank of India, what I can say is like, we have our Tier 1 capital is around 5.71 trillion, and then we have in terms of RBI, LEF, so we can take an exposure of like 20% on each company and 25% on a group of companies. So that permits us to take an exposure to the extent of like 1.4 trillion. Is that we can take an NLC group. That is the like the balance sheet size we can really support any of your these Capex plans, and more so the renewable part of it, the green energy, because as you have an aspiration to be like 10 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2030, we too have an aspiration to be like at least 7.5% of our portfolio, overall portfolio has to be the green finance. So that's our internal target we have set in. So I'll be more than glad to be associated with on all our initiatives, and more particularly on the green initiatives, sir. That's what definitely we'll look forward. And as always, like, that State Bank, we are committed, and we are fully committed for all your needs. And I'd like to emphasize here, we don't compete, rather we complement to, this with the lenders. I assure all my lenders here, it doesn't mean that the State Bank has a huge balance sheet. Like, no, it's not that like we never compete. So we complement. So we work together, and it's end of the day, sir, like both NLC as well as the State Bank of India, we work for the nation. It is ultimately the aspirations, nation's aspiration is our aspiration. It's the Atmanirbhar Bharat, that's where your sustainability you are working. So in this goal, we are with you, we are fully committed, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. This is Prasad from Bank of Baroda. First of all, I am very thankful for inviting to such an event and sharing the long-term vision of the company. Bank of Baroda got an opportunity to associate with the company last year only through the project funding. And we are very delighted to strengthen our relationship further, as the company has recently signed a MOU with NLCIL for their nuclear power reactor. And for company is also having the vision of setting up green hydrogen projects. So we are very delightful to strengthen our relationship in future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. for conveying the gratitude and appreciations to all the dignitaries, banking partners and participants. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we formally conclude the second lenders meet 2026 of NLCIL. We sincerely thank all our esteemed dignitaries, banking partners, participants for your valuable presence and continued support. Delegates are requested to kindly share the feedback by scanning the QR displayed in that venue. Those who have not completed, kindly register your registration. May now request all our guests to join for lunch arranged at the dining area. Thank you and wishing you all for a pleasant afternoon and safe journey ahead. Thank you, sir.